2 Kings chapter 20. Bayamim hahem hala Hizkiyahu lamut. In those days Hizkiyahu was sick toward death. Wayavo Helayu Yeshayahu ben Hamoth Hanabi, and Yeshayahu the son of Amoth the prophet came to him. Wayomer Helayu, and he said to him, Ko amar Yahweh, thus Yahweh hath said, Tzawelebetaka, command thou to thy house, Ki metahata velo tihya, because thou art dying, and thou shalt not live. Vayaseb et panayu el hakir, and he turned his faces to the wall. Vayitpalel el Yahweh le'amor, and he prayed to Yahweh, saying, Ana Yahweh the Korana et atrahit halakti lepanaka behemet ubeleva b'shalem. Yahweh, remember thou now how I have walked myself before thy faces in truth and in a complete heart. Wahatov be'enaka ashiti, and the good in thy eyes I have effectuated. Wayevek Hizkiyahu beki gadol, and Hizkiyahu wept a big weeping. Wayahi Yeshayahu lo yasha haser hatikona. And it was, Yeshayahu had not gone out to the middle part of the city. Udavar Yahweh haya Elayu lemor, and the word of Yahweh was to him, saying, Thuv wahamarta el Hizkiyahu nigid ammi, return thou, and thou shalt say to Hizkiyahu, the prince of my people, Ko amar Yahweh Elohe David Abika, thus Yahweh God of David thy father hath said, Shama'ati et tefillataka, I have heard thy prayer, Ra'iti et dima'ataka, I have seen thy tearing. Hinani rofelach, behold me, one healing for thee. Bayom hathalithi ta'ala bet Yahweh, in the third day thou shalt go up to the house of Yahweh. Wohosafati alayameka chamesh eshere shana, and I shall add upon thy days 15 years. Wumikafa meleka hathur athileka, and from the palm of the king of Athur I shall deliver thee. With ha'ir hazot, and this city. Uganoti ala ha'ir hazot lemagani ulemagna David abdi, and I shall defend over this city for my sake and for the sake of David my servant. Wayomer Yeshayahu, and Yeshayahu said, Qahu debelet tehenim, take ye a fig cake of figs. Wayiqahu, and they took. Wayashimu ala hashihin, and they sat upon the boil. Wayahi, and he lived. Wayomer Hizqiyahu el Yeshayahu, and Hizqiyahu said to Yeshayahu, Maharot Kirapa Yahweh, what is a sign that Yahweh shall heal for me? Wa'aliti bayom hathalithi bet Yahweh, and I shall go up in the third day to the house of Yahweh. Wayomer Yeshayahu, and Yeshayahu said, Velekahaot met Yahweh. This is for thee the sign from Yahweh. Ki ya'asha Yahweh etahadabar atar diber, that Yahweh shall effectuate the word which he worded. Halaka hathel esher ma'alot im yathub esher ma'alot. The shadow shall go 10 steps, or it shall return 10 steps. Wayomer Yehizqiyahu, and Yehizqiyahu said, Naqel lathel linatot esher ma'alot. It is being light for the shadow to incline 10 steps. Lohaki, not this. Yathub hathel achoranit esher ma'alot. Let the shadow return backward 10 steps. Vayikra Yeshayahu Hanavi Eliyahu, and Yeshayahu the prophet called out to Yahweh, Vayathab et hathel b'ma'alot atar yarda b'ma'alot ahaz achoranit esher ma'alot. And he caused the shadow to return by the steps which it descended, in the steps of Ahaz, backward 10 steps. Ba'et hahi shalah berohadaka Balahadan ben Balahadan melech Babel Safarim uminha el Hizqiyahu ki shama ki hala Hizqiyahu. In that time Berohadak Balahadan, the son of Balahadan, king of Babel, sent letters and a gift to Hizqiyahu, because he had heard that Hizqiyahu was sick. Vayishma alehem Hizqiyahu, and Hizqiyahu listened to them. Vayarehem et kol bet nukoto, and he showed them all the house of the treasure. Et hakesef ve'et hadhahab ve'et habashamim, the silver and the gold and the spices, ve'et shemen hatov, and the oil of the good, ve'et bet kelau, and the house of the vessels or things or instruments. Ve'et kol atar nimetah be'othorotau, and all which was found in his treasuries. Lo hayadavar atar lo herham Hizqiyahu bebeto ubekol memshalato. There was not a thing which Hizqiyahu had in his house and in all his dominion, that he did not show them. Wayavu Yeshayahu Hanavi, and Yeshayahu the prophet came, Elaham Melech Hezekiyahu, to the king Hezekiyahu, Wayomer Helayu Mahamaru Hanashim Haele, and he said to him, what did these men say? Umehain Yavohu Eleka, and from where they have come to thee. Wayomer Hezekiyahu, and Hezekiyahu said, Merch Rohoka Bahu Mibabel, from a land afar off they came, from Babel. Wayomer Maharau Beveteka, and he said, what have they seen in thy house? Wayomer Hezekiyahu et kol atar beveti rahu, and Hezekiyahu said, all which is in my house they have seen. Lo hayadavar atar lo hirhitim behostorotayu. There is not a thing which is in my treasuries that I showed them not. Wayomer Yeshayahu el Hezekiyahu, and Yeshayahu said to Hezekiyahu, Shema devar Yahweh, hear thou the word of Yahweh. Hinne yamim abahim, behold, days are coming. V'nishah kol atar beveteka, and all which is in thy house shall be lifted off. V'atar atharu avoteka ad hayom hadeh, and what thy fathers have treasured unto this day. Babel, to Babel. Lo yewater davar amar Yahweh, a thing shall not remain, Yahweh hath said. Umibanaka atar yeshu mimaka atar tolid yikahu, and from thy sons which shall come from thee, which thou shalt beget, they shall take. Wahayu sarisim behekal melech Babel, and they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babel. Wayomer Hezekiyahu el Yeshayahu, and Hezekiyahu said to Yeshayahu, Tov devar Yahweh atar dibarta, the word of Yahweh which thou hast worded is good. Wayomer, and he said, Halo im shalom wehemet yehye b'yamai, is it not that peace and truth shall be in my days? V'yeter divrei Hezekiyahu u'kol gevurato, v'ater asha et habreka v'et hata'ala v'yaveh et hamayim ha'ir, and the rest of the words or things of Hezekiyahu, and all his might, and that he effectuated the pool and the conduit, and he brought waters to the city. Halohem ketubim al sefer divrei hayamim lemalche Yehuda. Is it not that they are written things upon the book of the words of the days for the kings of Yehuda? וישכב חזקיהו עם אבותיו, וימלוך מנשה בנו תחתיו. And Hezekiah lay with his fathers, and Manasseh his son reigned in his place.